In today's class, we're going to see how we're going to access command line argument using third-party libraries, right? In previous sessions, we discussed usage of the required keyword to load the third-party libraries, right? Okay. So in today's class, we're going to discuss how we're going to access the command line arguments. So first, what's our duty? With respect to this node.js folder. Okay, you can create any folder. In that folder you create the javascript file. Here I created the app.js file. In that app.js file I return these two statements. One is console.log starting app, and another one is what, console.log process.argv. Okay, so what is this process? This is what object. This one is used to access what, command line argument. To access the command line argument, we're going to create the process object. Okay, with respect to this process object, it is having the one property, that is argv. Argv is what? It refers to argument vector. It shows the argument vector, and in javascript we can call this one as argument array. In javascript we can call this one as what, argument array. So first you go to that command line. Okay, in the command line, first you go to the particular directory. In that node.js I saved what, app.js. How to execute the code, I already we discussed that thing in previous class, that is node space app.js. Okay, so first you execute the code, that is node space app.js. Then here you can pass the argument, that is command line argument. How you going to pass the command line argument in the C? Same way, here you can pass the command line argument like this. So first I am going to use the command. You can use any command, whatever the command you going to execute, whatever the command you require, you can use that thing. Okay, now I am going to use the command, that is list. You can use any commands here. Okay, so first one, if I use this one, okay, so this one it going to take as 0th position, it going to take as first position in, and this one is going to take as second position. If I execute, this is the output, that is starting app and first line. What first line point? It going to points to the executable of node. Okay, this one is what, that's why node.exe with respect to this folder node.js. Okay, this is of executable of this node. Okay, then second one, it points to the what file, that is app.js. Second one, it points to the file app.js, and third one is what, command is what I given, that is a list. Okay, so this is the thing with respect to this one, which command here, that is what, list, right? Okay, then next. Okay, so here what I am going to give. Okay, so I want to access the particular command. Okay, it is showing all the commands, whatever the thing are appearing in the command line. I want only the command need to access, so that I created the variable, that is command. For that I am accessing the, I am giving the index position, that is 2. With respect to argument vector, it will take the index position, whatever the value is there, with respect to second position, that is 0 1 2, and it's going to be take through the process object, and it is assigned to the command. Then I am going to print that one here, console.log command, and output is what is the result of the thing command. It's going to be print on the console. And also I want to print the same as previous, process.argv. I am going to print the same as what, process.argv, right? Okay, so now I am commenting for this one, control S. Okay, now execute the same code here, node space app.js list, right? Okay, see here, compare this one and this one. starting app, that is the first console. Command, it is printed, it is access the second position value list, and it is printed here and process, right? Okay, then go back to the editor. Okay, now what I am going to do, with respect whatever the command you accessed, in the whatever the command you accessed here, same command you're going to pass as input, and you can do some specific operation with respect to that command. Okay, so you can pass command as input here. Okay, for that what I am doing means, okay, I'm using if else statement. Okay, first there are so many commands I'm used here, that is add, list, read, remove. Okay, suppose if any command is not matching, I'm going to use that option, that is what command not recognized. Okay, so for that what I do now, okay, I'm commenting this one, you will see it later. Okay, now slash, I'm double commenting this session, and we will see it later. Okay. Perfect. Now whatever the command, this is with respect to add, if both are matches, it's going to print adding node. Okay, we will check this one here. Okay, before going to this one, save it, then go to the editor. Instead of list, I'm going to write command adding. Okay, this is the output you got, that is adding new node. Okay, right, for this one, adding new node, console.log adding new node. Next one, if I want to use the another command, you can use the else if. In the else if, I am going to access the command. Okay, now list, right? I'm commenting this session, we will see it later. I'm going to print listing on the nodes with respect to list command. Likewise for the read, I'm going to print reading node. Again, we will see this one later. Then next, for remove, you can print remove node. Lastly, command not recognized. Command not recognized, Control S. Right, now you can, now you're going to save the program. You can execute with respect to any command. Node app.js add, it will print adding new node. Likewise, list, listing all nodes. Likewise, remove, removing node. If you pass any command which is not in the list, that is anything, you can pass this one, it's not in the list, that's why command not recognized. This is how you can access the command using process object. Now we will see the what's the disadvantage with respect to process object, as you can obviously access the command using process object, but we will mention properly in the command line, right? Suppose if you can pass the command like this, node space app.js space read hyphen hyphen title Mohan. At that time what will happen, see here. Okay, this one same node executable file with respect to node.js, this one app.js file, this one read title. Okay, title what it is taking, title is different and value is different, it's splitting the line. Okay, this is the major disadvantage with respect to processor. Only it will take whenever if you give like this, that too with what, single quote, not double quote. Okay, only with respect to single quote it is taking output here, taking input here. Okay, wait, now go to this one. only with respect to single quote, it's working perfectly. Right, Theo, title, and Mohan. Okay, so this is the Mohan. It took this one has string. Okay, for giving space, it is not taking. Right, so we need to remember all the things while passing to the command line argument. This is very difficult with respect to process object, because for the end user, okay, here he can give title space Mohan. It is not it going to split the argument like this. Only in the proper format, if we give, it going to take. So what we can use, okay, likewise many things are there. We can use the another third party library, that is Yax. Yax, it is what third party library we can use for this one. By using the Yax, we can access the command line argument in efficient manner. Okay, this is the, okay, go to the npmjs.com. Same how you downloaded the package, that is Lodash in earlier class, same way here you can use the Yax. Why we going to use the Yax? Okay, so here Yax helps you to build interactive command line tools by passing argument and generating an elegant user interface. Automatically it will take all the it will take care of all the things. For that one we can use this one. How we going to install the Yax? Space same npm Yax I, or what you installed in previous session with respect to Lodash. You can install the Yax. Okay, n before this one. Okay, wait, n p m. Okay, npm space next install space Yax. Then at next it will take the current version of the Yax. It's going to be installed, and hyphen save. Okay, what's the save hyphen save? It refers to hyphen save is what that it going to be save or install that Yax with respect to that current directory. Current directory is what? Node.js. With respect to in that Node.js, it's going to be install this one Yax, right? Okay. Now you can install. After installing, automatically package.json is going to be updated with the Yax. This is the version. Okay, as soon as you install the Yax in your Node.js directory, it's going to be update the package.json file. Okay, so now how we can access the command line argument using Yax, we can see here. Okay, go to the app.js. First, how you going to access the third party library? Okay, go to that one. See here, const argument v, okay, argument vector require Yax.argv. Likewise, we can access the third party library Yax, okay, using the argv, right? So what you will do, go to this one, const Yax is assigned by require Yax. Then next it load the third party library to Yax. Then next through Yax you can access the what argument vector. Okay, and it's going to be saved in the argv. Okay, now we can use this argv for our input, for passing the inputs to our function, right? Then now we can see the difference between process and Yax. Okay, so how we can see, okay, here console.log process.argv Yax argv. Okay, now we can see the difference between process and the Yax. Same code we can that is okay, see here it will take 4 arguments. Here also hyphen command is what read. If with respect to Yax, it's going to take this one with respect to underscore. In underscore, whatever the thing mentioning here in terms of square bracket, it will take the commands. Title, what I given Mohan, right? Here also Mohan, this one is not a problem. But whenever if I give title like this, it will be the problem. Title space Mohan. Here title it took as separate and Mohan as separate. Okay, title is the title and value is separated from the title. Both the things it is separated as strings, but here title Mohan. But same code. Okay, that's this is the usage of what Yaks main advantage. Okay, with respect to Yaks, it is taking properly title Mohan. Okay, space equal to all the things it's going to be taken care by Yaks. Now next one we will see with respect to how we going to use this one Yaks in our program, that is using Ajax console.logs Ajax comma argv. Okay, now we observe the difference between process and Ajax. Then now I will comment for this one double slash, then I will access the file, that is notes file. Okay, notes file, it is you can create here with respect, that is also JavaScript file. With respect to the JavaScript file, I am passing I am calling the function add note. I am calling the function add note. I am passing the title and the body as input. I can take this title and the body through the argument vector. This is the argv refers to whatever the Yaks it take it whatever the Yaks access the command line argument, it's going to be saved with respect to argv. With respect to argv, I took title as well as another one is what body. I took title and another one is what body, right? So what I given, what we can see, go to that notes. First before this you save the program, control S, then go to notes.js. With respect to notes.js, same console.log starting notes.js. It will print the line starting notes.js, and here I created the variable that is add note. This is nothing but a function. With respect to that function, it is taking the parameters, that is title and body. Okay, this title refers to argv.title, this body refers to argv.body. It is accessed through the what Yaks. Okay, same, this is the add node, it is called through what nodes dot sorry app.js. Here we called add node argv.title and argv.body. Okay, go to this one nodes.js. I'm writing the thing console.log adding node. It's going to fetch whatever the argv.title value here and argv.body value here. How we can access the add node through the module. Okay, so that what I did, through the module.export. This one also we learned this one in previous class. Module.export, with respect to module, it going to it is having the property export. In that export we are adding the function add node. Okay, in that add node we are calling this one, this with respect to ES6. In ES5 add node colon add node. If you are writing, okay, both are same. Okay, in ES5 you are writing add node colon add node function name. If both are same, if the value is also same and function is also same, then we can just write add node. This with respect to ES6. Okay, I'm not using for now get all and get node, we will see it later. Only add node I'm calling. Okay, save this file and go to the app.js. Now you save the file. With respect to add, I'm going to pass the command. Okay, so go to that prompt. Okay, now what I did, okay, now what same node space app.js, then you give the command that is add title Mohan body Kumar. Right now what's there again, notes dot add node. Okay, notes dot add node, and that is line number 13, error is there. Okay, so go to this one notes dot add node, because nodes is not defined. Okay, why nodes is not defined? Because I want to access the node file. Okay, then obviously I need to first I'm going to load the notes.js file. How are you going to load the notes.js file? From the current directory. This is what current directory. It's going to load the notes.js file into the notes, right? This is the notes variable. Then control S. Then now notes.js file is loaded. Again execute the code, right? Perfect. This is starting apps with respect to first app.js, starting notes.js with respect to node.js file. Then command is what? Add. Then process. See here how we took. Okay, this one is separate, this one is separate, this one is separate, this one is separate. But with respect to Ajax underscore, what it specify, that is command name. Only one command I use here. Title Mohan, body Kumar. Okay, now what's the output I am going to use here with respect to notes.js. Okay, adding note title as well as body. Okay, adding note more title Mohan and Kumar. Okay, so I am going to pass that one here. Okay, so adding node Mohan and Kumar. Likewise you can do for listing node also. So what you can do, okay, go to that app.js file. Then here comment this session / then notes.get all. Control S. Then go to that notes.js and slash start. Okay, control S. Then add node. If you call another function, you need to give comma here. Then get all. Okay, remove comma here. Okay, control S. Both the thing. Control S. Okay, now same thing. I want output. Node I am calling through what nodes file. Okay, get all function I am calling in the nodes. If I use get all, I will get the output getting all nodes, right? So go to this one. Then here instead of add, provide list title. This one. Perfect. Getting all nodes. Output I am getting, right? Go to this one again. App.js. If here I use the command with respect to list. Same thing with respect to command read. What I can do here, I will comment it for this one. Then nodes.get node, control S. Then here I am calling the get node, only I am passing the title as argument with respect to get node function. Go to the node.js, remove this one and remove this one. Title, it is what? argv.title. Get node, that is the function called through app.js, and console.log getting node, and it's going to print the title. Here I can use the module in module export. I'm calling the get node function. So this is possible only with respect to ES6. What get node? One mistake I did, that is what comma. Control S and app.js control S. That is with respect to read, right? Okay. Now what you can do, instead of list, you can take a read argument command. Okay, getting note Mohan, only it took title Mohan, body is not, I am body is not printed here. Okay, in today's class what we discussed, that is how we going to access the are we going to manage this command line argument, are we going to access the command line argument in efficient manner using the third party libraries. Okay, so okay, thank you for today's class.